Hello students, good morning. Here we are one more time on on this class. Today is May 12th, 2020. We are here because this part is getting crazy. So welcome my students of third A. We're going to have today something special, something nice, something familiar, and it's the review of the past tense. Okay, so let's begin. Vamos a comenzar con este review del tiempo pasado en hoy, mayo 12 del 2020, aquí en Colegio Monte. Vamos a comenzar, and as usual, we normally start with the vocabulary for the lesson. And this time, what we need for the vocabulary are these items. You have them on the screen. Okay, so today we will check some adjectives for nationalities, and two objects only. Okay, very important. Practice the vocabulary. Use it in your sentences like I have there. I didn't have a pogo stick when I was a boy. Did you have a pogo stick when you were a boy or a girl? I don't know. Okay, so let's begin with vocabulary. Vamos a comenzar con el vocabulario. Acuérdense de practicarlo, traten de usarlo. And the first item is sincere. Sincere. Okay, like there. In the picture you can see the boy probably making up an excuse that the dog ate his homework. Probablemente ahí diciéndole que a la maestra que el perro se comió la tarea. So the boy is not very sincere, okay? Es lo mismo que pienso yo cuando ustedes llegan y me dicen que me hicieron la tarea por X o Y. The next one is loyal. Dogs are loyal animals. Do you agree with me? I think they are very, very loyal animals. Like Hachiko. Hachiko was very loyal. Así como Hachiko, muy, muy leal. The next one, arrogant. Arrogant. Okay, so there I put Bills because he was kind of arrogant when he met Goku for the first time. So it's like he felt that he was always right, that he was the best. Cuando crees que eres el mejor, cuando crees que siempre tienes la razón. Well, you are arrogant. Okay, and who's the most arrogant person you know? I hope it is not me. The next is we have this a thing over here. It's an object, a pogo stick. The boy is riding a pogo stick. That's very fun. I never had a pogo stick when I was a boy. A fun toy. Next is a fork. Okay, a fork is this object that we use to eat, and also that thing when it's not acting in a Toy Story movie. Okay, entonces es un tenedor o forky cuando está actuando en una película de Toy Story. The next one is Canadian. Okay, Canadian. We have it's a person from Canada. What's the capital of Canada, by the way? If you said Ottawa, that's correct. Okay, and there we have a beaver. A beaver that is not the same as a beaver. Then the next one is German. German is a person from Germany. What's the capital of Germany, by the way? If you chose Berlin, that's the capital of Germany. Okay. Pero antes se me olvidó decirles que también necesitaremos otras que ya habíamos visto, como creative. Do you remember creative? The meaning is... well, another one we will require is vain. I'm pretty sure you know that. And the other is clever. Clever is the same as intelligent or smart. Okay, the next is the vocabulary activity. Now go take out your practice book, not the student's book. This time we were going to start with the practice book, the black and white. Bring it here and go to page 99, okay? There we have to answer the section number 1. Section 1, you have 4 sentences there and you have to circle the correct options. Remember, we use and for 2 things that belong to the same category, positive or negative, and we use but to contrast. Something is positive, the other but negative, or negative but positive, okay? Let's do it, and in a moment we check the answers. What do you say? Sounds like a good deal. Entonces háganlo. Acuérdense que and se usa para dos cosas de la misma, ya sean dos positivas o dos negativas, y both se utilizan para una y una. Alrighty? So, let's do it. And we check the answers in a moment. Okay, let's check the answers. Well, those are the answers I have here. Number 1, it says you're clever, but you're... So you had clever. Clever is, remember, intelligent, but you are dishonest. Yeah, because clever is positive, but... Entonces tenemos but, necesitamos algo diferente. Then number 2, we have you are kind. Kind is positive or negative? Kind is positive. And entonces necesitamos otro positivo, which means that I am incorrect. Lo que significa que yo estoy aquí incorrecto. Bueno. sorry, I am a human being. Lo siento, también me equivoco. Soy humano. Okay, it's sincere. Necesitaban ahí sincere. Then in number 3 we have you're lazy. Lazy is positive or negative? It's negative. And, tomamos and, tenemos otro negativo. Arrogant. And number 4, you're insecure, but you're insecure, but. Entonces necesitamos algo. Tenemos insecure, que es negativo, but creative. Pero creativo. Alrighty? So, did we do well? Cool. Now, for the next exercises, we will require to use the grammar in passive, not in passive, in past, the past simple, in affirmative sentences. So there you have an example. You need the subject. In this case, is a woman, Michelle. A verb in past form, got up at 7 o'clock. And sometimes it's very common to have an expression of past, el lunes pasado, okay? Es muy común tener una expresión en pasado, no siempre, por eso siempre lo dejaba así como muy the rest of the sentence. And now in the same workbook, don't worry, let's go to the activity number 2. It says open the practice book again, pages 99 and 93. You will be alternating between those two pages. Vamos a estar alternando entre esas dos páginas. Use the structure that I just showed you, la que les acabo de mostrar. And in page 93, section 2, okay, section 2, answer the questions and then we check the answers, remember. Okay, so you will have something like this. I help you here. Number 1, for example, if you see the picture, you can see that she's reading a book. So we say, but it's past. So you say, Michelle read a book yesterday, and we have the structure. Michelle, the person, read, the verb in past, a book yesterday. Entonces ahí también recuerden que no todos los verbos tienen ed, okay? Y eso es lo que vamos a ver el jueves. El jueves we're going to have something special for next Thursday in regard to the verb forms. Then and in the other page we have this, you will see this on your page. Answer the questions about yourself, okay? So I decided to go and answer the question number 4. How many students were in your class yesterday? I don't have students in my class yesterday. So there were 0 students yesterday, okay? Y aquí vean que la forcé para que fuera positiva, de todas formas, que fuera una oración afirmativa. There were, affirmative, 0 students yesterday. Habían 0 estudiantes ayer. Ok, entonces no necesariamente necesitamos el negativo. Aquí vamos a contestar estas preguntas. Ok. Y como son personales, pues bueno, las van a tener que hacer ustedes. Alrighty. Cool. I'm pretty sure that you will do it. There won't be any problem. Then let's continue next with some grammar, the past simple in questions, okay? Remember that para preguntas normales, pues comenzamos desde el did. Did you go to the cinema yesterday? Ok, si quieren saber algo más específico, usamos una pregunta de información. Ok, por ejemplo, who did you go to the cinema yesterday? Who did you go to the cinema yesterday? ¿Con quién fuiste al cine? Who did you go with to the cinema yesterday? And where did you go yesterday? ¿A dónde fuiste? Why did you go to the cinema yesterday? ¿Por qué fuiste al cine ayer? We are in this quarantine. Estamos en la cuarentena, ¿ok? Entonces utilizamos, acuérdense, who para personas, what para cosas, when para tiempos, where para lugares, why para razones, cuando esperamos una razón, and how es bastante rara, pero solita es como, y dependiendo de si tiene un adjetivo, ya lo vimos también, podría variar un poco su significado. ¿Ok? Also, remember, very important también, muy importante, el pasado simple con las WH questions. Cuando el verbo es be, es diferente. Were you in the cinema yesterday? Ajá, estuviste en el cine ayer. Entonces acuérdense que el verbo be no usa did. ¿Okay? Es el único que es solito. Se usa como auxiliar. De ahí en fuera sigue las mismas estructuras para preguntas. ¿Por qué le estoy diciendo eso? Porque now we're going to go to the activity number 2. Open again the practice book, page 93, and complete the questions with the information words. They can also be object information questions, ¿ok? Pueden ser information questions solitas o object information questions. Acuérdense de las object information questions. What movie did you watch yesterday? Porque supongo que ya sé que vieron películas, ¿ok? What movie did you watch yesterday? ¿Qué película viste? Vamos a contestarlas. Esa sería su actividad. Y ahorita regresamos para que les dé algunas ideas, ¿ok? Bueno, como este tema tiende a ser un poquito complicado, les voy a ayudar con dos. Tenemos aquí en la primera, Where were you? Where were you? ¿Por qué? Porque la respuesta les va a dar una pista de qué tipo de pregunta es. I was in ancient China and there were dragons. ¿Ok? Entonces ya sabemos que hay dragones. Entonces, how many dragons were there? Entonces voy a utilizar la pregunta para número porque me está diciendo there were 2 dragons. Entonces si ya es el número, pues podemos utilizar la pregunta con la que la respuesta siempre es un número. How many brothers do you have? ¿Cuántos hermanos tienes? Porque ahí yo ya asumo o ya sé que tienes hermanos y nada más me voy a algo súper específico con preguntas de how más el adjetivo o el adverbio, ¿vale? Okay, there is not much left. Now you just have to complete the homework. The homework, more questions in past, but this time the subject questions. ¿Se acuerdan de las subject questions? Son las preguntas que no tienen la estructura de la pregunta porque no llevan el auxiliar, sino que se van directamente al sujeto. Entonces tenemos 4 ahí. Esas van a ser su tarea. Okay, si les cuesta trabajo, me pueden preguntar antes de las 3 para que les pueda echar la mano. O también pueden revisar la clase donde vimos subject questions. Okay, so remember that your classes are there, and sometimes we need to check, we need to review, and we need to practice a lot. Okay. Excellently. Now, without anything else to say, I just want to tell you thank you very much and have an excellent day. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be very fun. And have an excellent day again. Okay, this was Teacher Mario, and see you. Goodbye.